Hello YouTube. I'm normally a peaceful person, but there are some things that just irritate me to no end. I won't keep you long, so I'm just going to stick to 3 of them. But I'll tell you, I'm so mad, I could just take this Benchmade Model 42 Valve song I had in my back pocket, and now since I'm right in front of this makeshift backdrop, I'm going to flip while I complain. Gotta calm down a little bit first, because ooh boy, you don't know the half of it. What I'm about to tell you will blow your mind. Probably won't. That was overreactive. Yes, dogs, we hear you. Dogs want to come in, but they will not come in. I'm filming right now. That's another thing about those dogs. Those dogs, I love them to death. I do, but I can't walk them around normal times. Either there's other dogs, because the one dog, they'll just... Oh, man. I tried to improvise, but I couldn't improvise. Man. I actually just recorded this, so I'm just kind of flustered right now. I had like a 5-minute video that I had all my points out about that one global warming joke, you know, so much for global warming, and how annoying it was, because I have to hear that every winter when it's really cold, and you gotta get up 6:30 in the morning just to, and you gotta start your car 5 minutes before you leave. I had that joke in there too, and I was saying that they should call global warming something else, so I don't get irritated whenever someone says, "Oh, so much for that." Because global cooling, okay, it's cold, I'm cold, I don't have to think about another universe where I am not cold, so okay, fine, it's global cooling, I can live with it. But no, global warming, then I get reminded that I could be warm, just not now. Anyways, I hate that joke. I'm almost ready. Oh yeah, and I was talking about movie remakes. I used to watch movie remakes just for the sake of the film. I used to watch any follow-up of any film just for the sake of watching it, but I don't anymore. Like The Omen, I watched the remake of that. Or When a Stranger Calls, I saw the remake first, and then I saw the 1979 version. The 1979 version was way better, much better writing, better characters. In that movie, you felt something for the killer. He wasn't just some random guy that broke into the house that was going to kill the babysitter. He was a sailor who was lost in the world. Lost in the world. And he had this weird fetish where he liked to rub people's blood on him. I don't know why. And I don't think I want to know. But that's what he did. He rubbed people's blood on them. And you felt bad for him. So I hate remakes. That was the whole shtick right there. Just, I hate remakes. I hate them. There's only 2 Dracula movies you really need to see. Nosferatu and the 1931 version, in my opinion. But really, after you see Bela Lugosi as Dracula, you really can't go back. No Peter Cushing or Christopher Lee. I confuse the 2 all the time, so I have no idea which is which, but I know they did a movie, and at least one of them played Dracula, and I'm certain they did good, you know. but it's just not going to be Bela Lugosi. It's not going to be him. Same thing with Frankenstein. You know, Boris Karloff versus Robert De Niro. Robert De Niro did a good job. Karloff did a good job too. But just can't compete. Oh yeah, and I had this third rant and or rave about how people take news seriously. Like way too seriously. It's TV. You know, people think that just because it's the news, it's any different than any other channel, because it's really not. They have commercials, they have time slots, you know, they gotta make ratings. So what do? They make all sorts of talk shows, and it's from people that have to talk every day. They're pushed in front of a camera, and they're asked questions about stuff they have no business talking about because they don't know anything about it. When I watch the news, I don't even watch the news anymore because I know what it's going to be. Just people arguing. Just arguing about something or another, and it just gets tiring. As a news station, all I really want to know is how the economy's doing, what wars are we in, what wars are we getting out of, what serial killers to be looking out for, what kind of laws are being passed in Congress, especially if it's about knives or taxes. Big knife person, I pay taxes, I am a taxpayer, so that does affect me. And see who's running for president. Donald Trump, running for president, 2012. Maybe. I don't know. Seemed like a nice enough guy on the Comedy Central roast. And that's the phone. That's probably a telemarketer. We get those all the time. Or Chase Bank. My brother got a loan from Chase Bank, and he's paying the loan, yet they always just insist on harassing him. And during the summer, we got calls from Chase Bank every day, about 4 to 5 times a day.
Okay. Debbie, it's your mother. Call her when you get some time. Get some time. Bye.
Oh, that was my grandma. I'll tell her then. My grandmother breeds dogs. Just so you know something about my family. My grandmother breeds Samoyeds and Chows. She just turned 80. Great woman. Well, I was going to do that big old rant, but I kind of got sidetracked. This was round 2 of FATOC 2011. Thanks for looking. Take care, guys.